What's up, folks? Blitzball Champ here. Another video. So this is going to be a recap of the Week 10 Carolina Panthers versus Kansas City Chiefs. This was a game that I went to live. Um, so I'm just going to go right into it because I really don't have too much to really say about this travesty of a loss. So Carolina allows Kansas City to come back and beat them by a score of 20-17 after Carolina had maintained a 17-3 lead all the way up to the fourth quarter. The main things that really went wrong here, to be honest, I felt like after the Cam Newton pick six in the fourth quarter, I had a feeling that they were going to potentially drop this game. Not to mention the way the play looked. I mean, Cam was being pressured by two defenders, so already O-line didn't do a good job. And secondly, instead of taking the sack, he tosses the ball up, supposedly in the vicinity of where Kelvin Benjamin was, but gets picked off, and it's bad enough that it got picked off, but it got turned to the house for a pick six. First of all, if you ask me, that pick was on Cam because he should have taken the sack, especially considering, it was fourth quarter and they already had a good lead. You don't want to turn the ball over, and Carolina has always had a bad habit of letting teams come back in the second half. So I felt like really Cam should have taken the sack, let more clock run and punt the ball. But not only did he throw a pick, but the fact that he threw the ball under pressure off his back foot, not really seeing where the receiver was going to be at. So just overall bad decision by Cam. Overall, the O-line didn't do that good of a job this game. Yeah, I know Cam only got sacked twice, but just so much pressure, just really messed up Cam's timing. I mean, it was good that he got a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown, but just the O line has really suffered this year. Michael Ower's out, Ryan Khalil is out, and it just like the O line has really been suffering because Cam has not been getting good protection. And not only that, and then the end of the game, which set up the Kansas City winning field goal, Carolina had the ball at 29 seconds left, no timeouts, and instead of kneeling down to go into overtime and, allow Kansas City to waste their timeouts, they try to play to score, and Benjamin catches a pass and then gets stripped. And honestly, I mean, it's bad enough that, the ball wasn't protected by Benjamin, but I don't agree with the play call from Shula. I felt like they should have sent it into overtime and try to play overtime. Because, I mean, they had no timeouts, and Kansas City had all of their timeouts. So, I mean, I would have just ran the ball, let them burn timeouts. So, I mean, really the only bright spot, you know, Cam Newton brought back the dab, and Trey Boston got an interception. But just honestly, this team just fell apart in the second half. And Carolina has always had a bad habit of letting teams come back. You know, I mean, the defense didn't do too bad, but just O line has really fallen apart and just not able to finish games. Turnovers, so crucial. Crucial turnovers, and just not being able to finish the game. So, yeah. And honestly, I strongly felt like Carolina should have had this game. They should have had this game. You don't blow a 17-3 lead like that. You keep building on that or you maintain it. So, Carolina falls to 3-6. And their next game is a Thursday night game against the Saints, which will be at home, but it's another team that beat Carolina already. So this is the second meeting. Carolina still doesn't have a divisional win yet this year. They've lost all three of their first games to the Saints, Buccaneers, and Falcons. To be honest with you, like, they can't afford another loss. They really can't afford another loss. And they can't keep banking on Atlanta losing, because Atlanta's a very good team this year. But I just honestly feel like you have to excuse the ambulance fire truck in the background. Um, but yeah, I just really feel like this team can't lose anymore. If they lose even one more time, I really think the season is over, if it isn't already over, because winning out is going to be difficult, especially with their next three games: Saints, Raiders, Seahawks. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to stay optimistic, but this was a much needed win, and they blew it. So it's not looking good. It's really not looking good. But anyway, that's it for now. I'll catch up with y'all later. Peace.